Hello everyone, I'm Tuco and welcome to a brand new series here on the One Ring server. Today, well, I guess in this series, we are going to be playing Pirates. We are going to be with the Corsairs, the Corsair faction. Of course, we're still going to have our Dwarven, fortress up north in the Iron Hills. And I'll return to that once the series is done and all that stuff. But for this series, we are going to be playing with the faction, the Corsairs of the coast. Now, one thing to note, I am not in the Corsair coast. That's not right. I am actually just in Umbar, mainly because I like the terrain here. It's very nice. You know, you got some nice trees. It's all very fine and well. But down here in the actual Corsair coast, it is ugly. It's a horrible combination of stone, gravel, sand, and dirt and other stuff. It's very ugly. Desolate land, and I tell you what, it doesn't look good for building. So I decided to build here, and honestly, I quite like it here. It's a very fine area. Now, this thing here, I did record, but it got corrupted, so that's quite sad. But during that corrupted thing, I built this thing. It's a nice little warehouse slash shack or shed or whatever you want to call it, and this place is basically going to house all of our chests and whatnot for now, at least. But let me show you the area, because I found this place and I was quite excited and quite happy with it, because basically it's a nice little bay. So we got this, as I said, a nice little bay right here with a good natural breakwall over here. Now, of course, we will build this breakwall up using stone and whatnot. Most of the build is going to be in wood. Most of the build is going to be in wood with palm and cedar. I found is a pretty good combination. That's what we got over there. I quite like it. It looks pretty nice. But over here, this is where we're going to have like maybe some dry docks, warehouses, markets, you know, fish markets and that kind of stuff. Over here, you know, to support the villagers who live here. You know, of course, you got all the pirates and of course their families, and they got to make a living while they're gone, right? You know, so you got a nice little fishing market for all of them and whatnot in this area over here. Of course, the breakwall is going to be probably about 5 to 7 blocks high. Made of cobblestone mixed with smooth stone and a bunch of other stuff, maybe some stone bricks. Just give it a nice texture. It's just going to be this kind of gnarled sort of thrown together higgledy-piggledy sort of breakwall. But it should be enough to withstand any storm that comes through this bay. As I said, it is a very nice bay. We can obviously build on the other side if we desire to, but I'm just going to kind of stick to this area over here, kind of build up into that little area over here, kind of stay over in this area. We're not really going to touch that area too much. I might put like a tower over there, like a watchtower, just to be sure, you know, no enemies are coming from the north, from Gondor, of course. So maybe like a solitary watchtower over there, something like that. Maybe some small stuff. Maybe a bit of farming. Not a whole lot. I mean, this is a pirate town after all. It's a shanty town. So maybe not a whole lot of farming going on, but you know, a small amount. There's going to be, of course, a sawmill here because we're going to need some wood, blacksmith, and of course a tavern. You got to have a bunch of pubs around, right? But also over here we have, for some reason, there's like a cherry orchard. So we'll obviously get rid of all this, cut it all down, whatnot. And up here, we'll probably have some more town, I guess, like structures. And of course, out the back here, it's more ocean. So honestly, a very nice area. And since we have this completed, I was going to spend this episode building this thing. And it was a very fine episode, I've got to admit. But it was corrupted, unfortunately. And actually, let me show you the interior real quick. It's not too exciting, but basically I went with the palm for the roof and the cedar for the main base of the warehouse, I guess. Now, I kind of like this palette, to be honest. I mean, let me know what you guys think about this building palette for, you know, using the palm and the cedar together. If you don't like it, do tell me. I'll try and find something else. But this is what I've got so far. So this episode, we are going to be working on the docks because, I mean, I tell you what, we've got ourselves a pirate town. We are going to need a dock for all the ships, of course, for raiding Gondor and whatnot. I mean, I don't know if we, per se, are going to raid Gondor. I'm just building a town, a pirate town, because I think it'd be kind of fun and kind of cool. Definitely different from building in the depths of the earth with the dwarves, because honestly, I've kind of gotten a little bit bored with that. So trying to transition over to this one here. Now, with our docks, I was planning on putting them right in this area here. Now, with the docks, I really don't know quite what we're going to do. I suppose we can just make, a couple small docks for right now. Maybe expand them in the future, make them a little bigger, put some cranes on there for cargo, for some valuables that the pirates bring back. But for now, we're just going to need a small little crane, a small little, we might need a crane. We'll see. But we are going to need, of course, a small dock, at least for cargo ships to come in, or lumber ships and whatnot, of course, to, help the construction of this town, of course. So, how are we going to make this exactly? Because I don't really know. I've only built a dock once. It turned out turned out well. I liked it. But we'll see how this goes. Now, I don't really know what we're going to be making this out of. We could use the palm for the main blocks for it, or we could use the cedar. So I think what we should do is build 2 small docks, compare the 2, and see how they look. So I think that's going to be our best plan. So what we're going to do is grab ourselves a crafting bench and make a couple. I got some stuff in here. We're going to make ourselves a couple of logs, I suppose. Just grab these, I guess. Might as well grab it all, right? Just grab a couple more. Cool. And we will be making some simple docks, some very simple docks. Nothing too extravagant, nothing too grand. Just to see how these will stack up against each other. Or maybe we want to mix and match. Make like the main beams out of palm or cedar, and the planks palm or cedar. I don't know. We'll see how this looks, because I really haven't tried out with this. So we'll see. Excuse me. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it looks, at least. So that's the cedar. We're going to need palm, of course, for this. So grab ourselves some palm real quick. That should be good. And then, of course, we're going to need, some slabs for all of these. So we'll just grab some more planks and turn them into slabs, of course. So just do that real quick here. And grab some of this. And voila. And then grab a little bit more. And it should be enough to make ourselves a nice little place. So, first things first. Let's do the cedar. Oh man, it's getting dark already. But anyway, we'll do the cedar first. So we'll just put it, we'll just put it right here. So build a small little dock here. We'll just start get rid of that there. And yeah, that should be good. We'll just, like I said, small little dock. Just like a nice little walkway out to the sea and whatnot. Just very, very nice, pleasant. And it should end up looking pretty good. I quite like the cedar so far. It looks pretty nice. But we'll see compared to the palm. We'll see how it looks. And then, of course, we'll see if we want to mix and match, maybe. Now, it will be a little bit difficult making these. Because it is a little out of the way, if you will. Now, we'll extend these 5 out and then have a new beam. Actually, it's a little bit short, ain't it? We'll do 7. We'll go out 7, and then we'll have a new beam coming out from the seafloor for these docks here. Because these are going to be, some nice docks. They aren't going to be any shabby docks. You want some sturdy docks here. Of course, that's your main lifeblood to the rest of the world, of course, to your piracy. You're going to need some nice docks, of course. So we'll be making those here and now. We'll get these going. Now, of course, I might want to invest in maybe some water breathing or water walking kind of gear. You might want to do that. But for now, it should be fine. Right, so, we don't really have any torches, do we? Well, I guess we can just continue on here and hope that it kind of gets a little bit brighter out. So that's the first dock. Looks pretty fine. If I extend it out, I can see it working. I can see it looking pretty fine. It's good. It's good color. Now for the next one, we'll be using the palm. We're making the same exact. Oop, no, that's not right. We're making the same exact. I guess dock, like the other one, same exact one. Only difference is that we're going to be making out of palm. By golly, I really like that beam. That beam looks good. That actually looks really nice. I can actually see both of these working. I don't really know. We might, like I said, we might want to mix and match here. We'll see, though. We'll first finish this one and then compare the two. And you guys, of course, can tell me what you think in the comments below as to which one you guys prefer. Because, to be honest, I don't know which one I prefer right now. Like I said, we'll finish this off here. And then we'll take a good look at each of these and see which one is ideal for us. Now, I'm kind of thinking... Excuse me. I need to drink some more water. But I'm thinking... Ooh. That was weird. But I'm thinking that what we want to do is have the palm wood like this. And then with the posts being cedar. That's kind of my gut feeling. But I don't really know. We'll just have to see here. Let's see what looks best. But that is my gut feeling. That's what we're probably gonna need. All right, so we got two completely different ones here. I'm not really sure. It's a tough choice. This one here looks more Minecraft-ish, I guess you could say. And this one, I don't know what this one looks like. I like it though. I don't know. Let's see here. If we come over here, look back here. Which one is preferable? We got like a grayer one, and then we got like an orangish sort of color. I'm thinking we might want the grays. Now, let's quickly do some mixing and matching just to see what it looks like. Mix and matched, of course. So let's get rid of these real quick. Ever so quick. And then we'll get rid of that. And there they are, cedar. Nice. And we'll place these in and see how that looks. And then we'll do the same thing over here, but instead with the palm wood. And we shall, I guess, see how it all looks. So let's just put the rest in here like so. Oop, wrong place it. And get rid of that. All right then. How does that look? Which one looks better? Okay, so block away that. We have this. That looks okay. We got this. Yeah. I mean, we have oak in the area too if we want to use that, but I kind of wanted to stay away from the vanilla textures. Just to see what I can make with the Lord of the Rings ones, of course. I don't know. I kind of like this one. I'm leaning towards the cedar. Leaning towards this. Yo, I'm sold. We'll do the cedar ones. We'll do cedar with cedar. I kind of like that better. Don't know why. Just I think it looks a little bit nicer. So we'll be using the cedar then. I guess we'll just leave that up for now, I guess. But yeah, I like the cedar. Now, that doesn't mean that we aren't going to be using incorporations of the palm wood. So for the palm wood, we might do like, for like the railing for the docks, we might have, well, is there even going to be railing? Probably not, but, you know, maybe for like the lamp posts, we might have palm wood, maybe? Maybe for the cranes? I don't know, we'll see. But what we're going to need to do now is extend this out. I want to say at least like 3 of these. At least 3, I'd say. Now, like I said, this is just going to be a small little thing for right now. Because we aren't going to have massive piracy yet. Yet now. That's 7, right? Yes. Okay, yeah. Because right now we're just having cargo ships come in, so that's 2, 3, 4. And as such, we don't really need like massive amounts of docks at the moment yet. One dock should be fine for now. We will expand it probably to about 3. I think 3 would be ideal to have 3 docks in operation. And I believe that would be enough for our needs. Now I will just extend, I should say, all of this out to its proper length, and then we'll fill in the rest with the beams to, of course, give it support. Because I mean, let's be honest, this thing isn't just gonna be floating on the water. I mean, I guess it could, but I don't think it'd be very stable, and I believe it'd probably float away. Well, you probably have it anchored on the shore, but still. So we will continue this out one more time. Like I said, 3 should probably be enough. Let's go into fairways out there. Should be enough for like, some small little cargo ships. Let me see here. 2, 3. We got 4, 5, 6, and a 7. That should be enough. And we come over here, and that should be good. We got fish down there. That's pretty awesome. I wonder if we could catch the fish and make like a little aquarium. That'd be kind of cool. Actually, would be pretty cool. I've got to admit. Ooh, no. There we go. And we will place the rest of these in like so. Now, I'm not quite sure how we're going to do the lampposts to get lighting in here. We might just go with torches, to be honest. But we'll see. We'll see how we want to design this, what kind of style we're going for. I mean, we're going for pirate style, but like what kind? Like completely dirty and destroyed, or what are we doing? Because I'm not 100% certain exactly how we're gonna be making this. I guess that'll come in time with like the styles that we use and the types of blocks that we use and colors and palettes and stuff like that. We could make like a really rundown shanty town. We could make like a bustling pirate city or something like that. We'll see. We'll see how it all turns out. Now that looks pretty good. Of course, we gotta put in those final 2 sets of beams. So we'll head over to a crafting bench real quick. And of course, grab those cedar beams ever so swiftly. There we are. All right, then we'll head back out and put the last little pulls in, and the basics should be done. And then of course we have to add in all the details, of course. So all the little crates, all the cranes and stuff like that. We are going to need a crane, of course, to on and offload all the wood. Because I mean, come on, we could have people just do it off the, off their backs. But I mean, come on, that's a lot of that's a lot of wood. We're gonna need a lot of wood for this city. Well, city, more like a town. Yeah, more like a town. But that looks pretty good so far. I quite like that. Yeah, that looks good. Looks good. I'll just leave this here for now, just in case maybe you guys like that palette better and we might want to change to it, or make a few docks like it. I don't know. But for now, I think this should be fine. Now let's go try different, I guess, fence posts. Well, yeah, fence posts. We'll look for different fence posts here. Really quickly. We are of course going to need torches, like I said. But for now we're all right. Let me see here. We're just going to try out a couple different types. We're going to need some more sticks, obviously, for these fence posts. But we'll just make a couple just to see how it looks, because I'm not going to do mass production of anything. Oh. I always do it backwards. I'll tell you what. I always do it backwards. But at any rate, we are going to see how this looks. We'll just make, yeah, 6 should be fine for now. Like I said, we're going to see how this looks. Looks good, we're keeping it. None look good, we're going to lose it. Alright, and the rest of these here. And place that there, and last one. We'll just do all of those because might as well. Alright then, let us go place the rest of these in and see how they look. So this is, well, let's first do the palm. This is the palm trees. How does that look? I guess we can extend it a little ways. Maybe. Maybe like that. Okay, how does that look? I think it looks all right, but let's try the cedar and see what that's looking like. Because it might not end up looking good. You know, it looks all right, but I kind of like the palm, to be honest. You know, I don't really know. It's kind of hard to see with this, with the dark. We should probably just stick to cedar, though. I don't really know. It's been a while since I've built like this. Because I built dwarven for so long. I built dwarven structures for about a year now, so definitely kind of hard to build in like a human style. But I don't really know. Looks alright to me. Right? Yeah? Yes? No? Maybe so? I think it looks fine. Right? Just grab some torches here and just place them at the entrance. For now. Yeah. I say they look pretty good. Now let me grab... There we go. And... how does that look? Because I think that looks better. Actually, I think that's a fine idea. We'll have cedar as the main planks for the actual docks. We'll also have cedar as the beams to support the docks. And then for the detailing, we will go palm trees. And I think that'll go well, especially with our little shack over there, our little warehouse. Because that is how we went with that one. I think that is a fine idea. Now, I don't really know how we're going to do lighting. We could just do torches like I did in the front. Or we can make some nice little lanterns. I don't know which one I prefer. But we'll see. Let us grab some, I guess, some more fence posts just to finish just to be sure that it's finished off and whatnot. So we'll just grab some palm wood. Grab like 40. Oh, come on. There we go. I guess we got 42. But we'll see how this looks. So we'll transfer that up there. Grab the rest of you. Move you over. And we'll grab a ton of it because we are going to be making quite a few docks, like I said. But for right now, it should be all right. All right, so we got 30. That should be enough to finish the docks here. And we'll just get rid of this here and that. Get rid of all the cedar fence posts because we have decided against that. Because, I mean, let's be honest. If it's just one color, it's kind of boring, ain't it? So, that is why we're going to be using multiple colors, especially with the palm wood here. Alrighty, I quite like that. That looks quite fine. Definitely. Yeah, I like that. Looks better than this. I mean, this looks okay. But, I mean, it's a little ugly. It's just a little ugly. I like the other one better. And I think you guys will agree with me that it does look a little bit better. Let's do something like that. Give it some more detail. Yeah. Looks quite nice. Now, in terms of like a crane or whatnot, I'm going to have to look at some images for that to get some inspiration because can't rush inspiration or creativity. Can't. Gotta get some inspiration. So I think we'll leave it at that for this episode. Got a nice dock up and running. Of course, we'll get rid of that one later. Of course, the warehouse, which I built with that corrupted file, unfortunately. It was a very nice episode, but corrupted, unfortunately. But yes, I do quite like the warehouse that we built. And of course, the wonderful, wonderful dock here. The nice little dock. Of course, we'll expand it later and make it bigger and better. And of course, all kinds of warehouses and blacksmiths and towers and all kinds of stuff. It'll be awesome. Anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this episode of this pirate series for the LTR mod. And if you guys did enjoy this episode, please be sure to hit that like button. As always, I'm Tuco. God bless. And I'll see you guys next time.